A boat passes a fixed buoy at 9 a.m. heading due west at 3 miles per hour. Another boat passes the same buoy at 10 a.m. heading due north at 5 miles per hour. How fast is the distance between the boats changing at 11:30 a.m.? So if I were to draw the diagram, this is the buoy, and traveling due north is boat A, and heading due north, and the speed is 5 miles per hour. So if I say boat A is heading due north, and this is where it reaches at 11:30 a.m., and if A was the distance traveled by this boat A in 1.5 hours, now this 1.5 is coming from here, so because it starts at 10 a.m. and we need to find how fast the distance between the boats is changing at 11:30 a.m. So 10 to 11:30, 1 hour 30 minutes, that's 1.5 hours. And similarly, boat B is going due west, and that is at 3 miles per hour. So B is the distance traveled in 2.5 hours. So that's 9 to 11:30. And the speed is 3 miles per hour for boat B, and that's traveling due west 3 miles per hour, and for boat A it's 5 miles per hour. So this is the north line is going north and west, so this angle is 90 degrees. So we can write that c squared, if this was c, and the hypotenuse, or the distance between the two boats as they are moving away, so that is c. So then we can write c square is equal to a square plus b square, applying Pythagoras theorem, and then differentiating with respect to t, you would get 2c dc out of dt equals twice of a dA out of dt plus twice of b dB out of dt. Now we need to find dc out of dt. So dA out of dt, we know a is 5, so that's 5, and dB out of dt is 3. So then we need a and b. So a and b would be the distance traveled in 1.5 and 2.5 hours. So we work that out. For boat A in 1.5 hours, it would go 7.5 miles because it goes in 1 hour. The boat A goes 5 miles. So 5 times 1.5, and that would give you 7.5. So similarly, boat B will travel for 2.5 hours. So in 1 hour it goes 3 miles, so 3 times 2.5, and that is 7.5 miles. So we work out c, square root of 7.5 square plus 7.5, because both these distances are 7.5, 7.5, and get c is 10.6 miles. So we now know all the unknowns other than dc out of dt, which we have to find out. So we write it 2 times, c is 10.6, dc out of dt, and that equals 2 times a is 7.5, in this case here 7.5, times 5 dA out of dt, and plus 2 times 7.5, b is also 7.5, and dB out of dt is 3. And if you simplify it, you get dc out of dt is 5.7 miles per hour, and that's the answer.